INFJ is one of the 16 personality types identified by Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (MBTI). Scoring as an INFJ means that your personality type is best described as introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. Sometimes referred to as the advocate or the idealist, people with this personality type often feel misunderstood. Perhaps it's because INFJ is the rarest MBTI personality type, making up only 1% to 3% of the US population. Or maybe it's because they're walking, talking contradictions. INFJs are easygoing perfectionists. They're both logical and emotional, creative and analytical. Hello everyone, welcome back to Psych IQ. In this video, we are going to talk about the INFJ personality type and signs that you probably are one of them. There are a lot of things to discuss, so without any further ado, let's jump into it and find out. Do those around you frequently misunderstand you? Do you have a deep inner life and a strong intuition? If so, you might be an INFJ, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator's rarest personality type, MBTI. But being an INFJ isn't all rainbows and sunshine. INFJs can be perfectionists and they may feel misunderstood by others. They may also be emotionally sensitive to those around them and struggle to find their place in a world that does not always understand their unique point of view. Number 1, you frequently feel like people don't get you. Because of their deep, complicated inner thoughts and feelings, INFJs are renowned for feeling alone in the world. You might be an INFJ if you feel like it's difficult to find individuals who truly understand you. Number 2, you're a shy person by nature. Instead of being in large crowds, introverts prefer to be by themselves or in smaller groups. You might be an INFJ if you benefit from time alone and would rather have a small group of close friends than many acquaintances. Number 3, you have a strong moral compass. INFJs frequently have a strong sense of right and wrong and are extremely sympathetic and empathetic people. You might be an INFJ if you have strong feelings about social justice issues and are constantly looking for methods to help others. Number 4, you have a unique way of solving issues. INFJs are renowned for coming up with original and imaginative solutions to issues. You might be an INFJ if you have a talent for coming up with original solutions to problems and are constantly seeking out ways to make things better. Number 5, your inner life is quite full. INFJs are thoughtful thinkers who frequently have a rich inner life filled with intricate sensations and thoughts. You might be an INFJ if you frequently find yourself lost in contemplation and thinking back on your experiences. Number 6, you pay attention well. INFJs are renowned for their capacity to listen intently and respond in an empathetic and encouraging manner. You might be an INFJ if you discover that people frequently confide in you and ask your opinion. Number 7, your intuition is really powerful. INFJs are renowned for their great intuition and capacity for perceiving the thoughts and feelings of others. You might be an INFJ if you're always noticing minute signs and noticing when anything is off. Number 8, you're an idealist. INFJs can occasionally be perfectionists and frequently hold themselves and others to high standards. You might be an INFJ if you tend to be critical of your work and constantly endeavor to get better. Number 9, you exhibit a tremendous capacity for empathy. INFJs are renowned for their capacity to feel deeply for others and comprehend their emotions. You might be an INFJ if you are moved to tears by the difficulties and experiences of others. Number 10, you're a private individual. INFJs are typically private people who appreciate their own privacy and alone time. You might be an INFJ if you prefer to keep your personal affairs private and don't love disclosing too much about yourself to others. Number 11, you have a keen mind. INFJs are renowned for their capacity for in-depth thought and experiential reflection. You might be an INFJ if you find yourself continually evaluating and dissecting your ideas and feelings. Number 12, you're a person of creativity. The creative nature of INFJs is well known, and they frequently have artistic talent. An indication that you might be an INFJ is that you have a creative outlet, such as writing, drawing, or music making. INFJs are renowned for their capacity to read individuals and comprehend their intentions, so you make good character judgments. You might be an INFJ if you have a talent for swiftly judging another person's character and being able to predict their behavior. Number 13, you're perceptive to other people's feelings. INFJs have empathy for other people's feelings. You might be an INFJ if you notice that you are easily influenced by the emotions of those around you. Number 14, you naturally take the lead. INFJs are well known for their capacity to uplift and motivate others, and they frequently naturally assume leadership positions. You might be an INFJ if you frequently find yourself in leadership roles or have a tendency to take charge in group settings. Being an INFJ has its advantages and disadvantages. INFJs are renowned for having complex, in-depth interior thoughts and feelings, as well as a high sense of morality and compassion. They frequently have a great sense of intuition and creativity, as well as a keen sense of empathy and the capacity to read people. INFJs, on the other hand, may struggle to feel understood by others and may struggle to find their place in a society that doesn't necessarily value their particular point of view. Additionally, they could have a perfectionist streak and be sensitive to the feelings of those around them. Number 15, you despise interpersonal conflict. You enjoy being in harmonious, peaceful environments and find places of conflict and criticism highly stressful. While some types can compartmentalize conflict or even enjoy a certain amount of volatility and debate, you find yourself deeply stressed and troubled by it. Even hours after the conflict has ended, you find yourself sorting through what happened in your mind and trying to make sense of it or trying to make sure that everyone you care about is okay. One of the hardships of having your type is that you can sense other people's feelings so easily that conflict situations make you confused. You find yourself empathizing with everyone rather than holding your ground on how you feel. You may give in or rush to get past the conflict only to realize you should have stood up for yourself more. Number 16, you find human psychology fascinating. There is nothing more exciting than researching theories or concepts regarding how individuals see the world and interact with it. One of your greatest aspirations in life is to be able to comprehend others better. You have a natural curiosity to discover more about the human mind, behavior, coping strategies, and other topics. One of the reasons your type is particularly drawn to theories like the Myers-Briggs or Enneagram is this interest in psychology. Number 17, you like complexity. Do you want to know if you are an INFJ? How in-depth and elaborate do you want your ideas to be? The environment is layered with meaning for someone who is an INFJ. Your objective is to delve deeply into life's true significance rather than just the surface level information. You see life as though you're perched on the edge of a cliff, gazing down, eager to discover how things come together and play out. Number 18, you have a deep empathic ability. You frequently pick up on the thoughts and sentiments of those around you. You may easily change your point of view and consider how various people would feel about something. This empathy has the potential to both help and hurt. On occasion, it can assist you in developing genuine friendships and providing wise advice. Other times, it can seem overpowering and onerous, especially if you are unable to distinguish between other people's emotions and your own. Number 19, learning is your drug of choice. You seek wisdom more than nearly anything and are always probing for more information about abstract topics and ideas. You may quickly forget facts, but you desire constant self-improvement and increased understanding. Taking classes is one of your favorite leisure time activities, and nonfiction books probably fill your shelves. Number 20, you build relationships individually rather than in big groups. It's challenging to give someone your full attention when there are numerous people around you. You enjoy getting away to a place where you can focus completely. You love private conversations where a greater degree of understanding and honesty can be reached because you prefer depth over breadth. Number 21, you can be difficult to get to know. Your deepest aspirations and ideas in life are frequently kept inside, where you carefully guard them, despite the fact that you may appear to be emotionally open and expressive to others. This frequently stems from being reprimanded as a child for holding outlandish or unrealistic beliefs. This may also be the case because you find it challenging to express your intuitions, which are frequently complicated, nuanced, and rich in detail. Your thoughts and perceptions may be surprising, unconventional, or overly abstract, leaving people unsure of how to apply them. You've often learned to internalize them rather than verbally express them as a result. Number 22, you retrench to safeguard yourself. Number 22, you retreat to safeguard yourself. You are easily upset or impacted by other people's pain because you rapidly absorb their feelings and concerns. You might engage in socializing for short periods of time before withdrawing for a protracted period to deal with the emotional upheaval the outer world has caused. Number 23, you can quickly tell what others' intentions are. You can rapidly ascertain someone's hidden motives because you're more interested in the underlying causes behind why they speak or act in the way that they do. You always see past what seems on the surface to the goals and motives. As a result, you frequently discern good or bad intent before the person you're speaking to does. Number 24, you're your friend's quiet cheerleader. You take pleasure in encouraging others to be their best selves through kind, constant affirmation. You are extremely considerate of other people's sentiments and take your time to criticize or micromanage others. You believe that encouraging someone from within rather than pushing them from the outside is the best method to persuade them to take action. On that note, I'll end this video here. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.